Sacramento Metro Real Estate Market. J. Emerson, Broker, DRE number 1788488. Major Forces Update. Data is through October 2025. Emerson Real Estate. In this presentation, Real Estate Market Forces Model. Major Forces. Summary. Employment. Mortgage rate. Home permits. Single-family starts. Construction spending. New home sales. Indicators. Consumer confidence. Consumer sentiment. Housing market index. Non-farm payroll, revisions. Real estate market forces model. The real estate market involves many participants. The heart of the market are buyers and sellers. The market is affected by many forces. All forces cannot be identified practically. The three most important words in real estate: timing, psychology, location. Fear and greed are forces in psychology. Major forces. Summary. Warning. Employment is critical for more than just real estate. Private employment is 832,000. No change. Month over month. No change. Year over year. Negative trend. Government employment is 258,000. Plus 1%. Month over month. No change. Year over year. Positive trend. Private employment is 76.3% of total employment. Trend is flattening. Mortgage rate equals 6.37%, plus 1%, month over month, minus 4%, year over year. Last high was 8.52% in May 2000. Last low was 2.69% in December 2020. Exhibit A for price elasticity. Home permits equals 525, minus 4%, month over month, minus 27%, year over year. Last high was 1,304 in June 2017. Last low was 215 in February 2014. Single-family starts equals 939, plus 3%, month over month, plus 8%, year over year. Scandemic. A housing permit precedes a single-family start. Last high was 1,823 in January 2006. Last low was 353 in March 2009. Construction spending equals $84 billion, plus 1%, month over month, minus 5%, year over year. Last high was $89 billion in June 2022. Last low was $16 billion in February 2011. New home sales equals 33,000, plus 10%, month over month, plus 6%, year over year. Scandemic. Last high was 38,000 in March 2025. Last low was 9,000 in January 2010, Scamdemic. Consumer confidence equals 97. No change, month over month. -2%, year over year. Scamdemic. Scamdemic. Last high was 145 in January 2000. Last low was 25 in February 2009. Consumer sentiment equals 55, -5%, month over month, -21%, year over year. Scamdemic. Last high was 112 in January 2000. Last low was 50 in June 2022. Scamdemic. Housing Market Index, Scamdemic. Equals 32. No change, month over month. -22%, year over year. Last high was 90 in November 2020. Last low was 30 in April 2020. Non-farm payroll revisions between over-the-month estimates. A complicated process to tally and revise but meaningful results. The CES first preliminary estimates of employment, hours, and earnings are published each month approximately 3 weeks after the reference period. Estimates are then revised twice, before being held constant until the annual benchmarking process. Second preliminary estimates for a given month are published the month following the initial release, and final sample-based estimates are published 2 months after the initial release. When there are negative revisions, it can expose weakness in the labor market. Consecutive negative revisions are a confirmation of that weakness. Non-farm payroll revisions. Over-the-month change. And revisions to that tally. First OTM estimate. Second OTM estimate. Second estimate minus first estimate. Third OTM estimate. Third estimate minus second estimate. Third estimate minus first estimate. Non-farm payroll revisions. Third OTM estimate. Equals -13,000, -168%, month over month, -111%, year over year. Last high was 4,781 in June 2020. Last low was -20,787 in April 2020. Third estimate minus first estimate. Equals -160,000, -33%, month over month, -82%, year over year. Third estimate minus first estimate. Last high was 437 in November 2021. Last low was -672 in March 2020. By the way, these are the data points that are outside the axis of the charts. 2020. Scamdemic. Scamdemic. 2021. Just kidding, back to work. The average revision for each year. 2019. 8. 2020, Scamdemic. Minus 60. 2021. 159. 2022. Just kidding. Minus 6. 2023. Minus 30. 2024. Minus 20. The average revision for 2025. Minus 81. Your broker for life, J. Emerson. Emerson Real Estate.
By the way, I'm never too busy for your referrals.